right, guys, welcome back to the ALGS channel. Hope you guys are all doing well and having a great day so far. Just after we had a little bit of a bad video regarding Hal possibly leaving and taking a little bit of a step back, looks like we're back to a good video, and I'm happy about this because finally we get some good updates. We got not only Hal happy with this, I don't want to say the state of the game, but the way things are progressing in a positive way. We've also got some news which nobody really knows yet, and at the time of recording nobody still really knows besides the people that know, but it's not public yet, except it is over on my channel at the time of posting, just not at the time of recording. At the time of recording, we've got about 17 minutes left until the post goes live over on my main channel, so I'm going to talk about it a little bit over here as well. That way, you know, I don't make you guys go to a whole nother thing just to see one thing that kind of relates to this channel as well. I know I'm rambling. Like, comment, and subscribe if you guys want to stay up to date to all things Apex Legends esports related. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into this. First thing I wanted to make mention of here, there was a little bit of a theory going around that I kind of wanted to squash really quick or bring a little bit more insight to. It's Matt had basically said, if you guys heard the theory, that this new legend apparently had been in the game files since a couple seasons ago, and his smart pistol was what the cheaters were using to bug people's gun to not be able to shoot and reload weapons. You guys might remember there was that exploit that was going around where people, you know, they couldn't reload their weapon, or they had to force reload their weapon. Their guns were not were bugging out, was all messed up. Well, that actually isn't really the case. It's a good theory in mind, I guess, but you know, the way that these files work, and you know, SWL did a better job of explaining it, basically saying he was in the files in terms of names and stuff, but nothing regarding his abilities. His ability scripts were not in the file. That's just people being silly. But also, like, his entire character model and stuff wasn't really even in the file. Like, you know, basically a lot of times when I would make my thumbnails and I would pull, like, extract these game files out, and I could literally pull items, like whenever a new collection event comes out, a lot of times they'll update the game files in the back end of things, and I can actually go and see new stuff that they're bringing out. So like I can go and look at brand new skins that aren't even out yet. So those normally only come out like the collection event before, right? So this guy's not been in the, you know, game files for years or months or anything like that. That's not what they were using. None of that stuff was in the game files actually. Normally they only get added like right before it happens. And as far as the legend itself, those actually don't get added until the actual seasonal update. So you don't actually get to see the legend and their animations and stuff normally, besides the trailers and stuff. That's pretty much all you get. So that just kind of wanted to bring a little bit more light to that. Now, also wanted to make mention of here, I had to do it. Now, this is actually a screenshot because these are the screenshots I'm using in my main video, but I kind of wanted to go ahead and bring it to here as well because it does relate to you guys. And I know you guys obviously are going to be interested in this as well. So the official JMeyels channel, like my main channel, we actually posted about a brand new rank system that is coming, and I kind of wanted to skim over it really quick. So iLoot Games, a former data miner and YouTuber as well, came into my stream last night and was dropping some hints about new changes coming to ranked very shortly, coming in season 17. And I got to be honest, I knew they were changing stuff, but I didn't know it was going to be this big. And so I'm actually really pumped about this. So basically, long story short, RP gone. They're getting rid of RP, and we're no longer going to have rank points any longer. Basically saying ladder point system is going to be very interesting. So we're moving to a new ladder point system, and it obviously heavily leans towards placement here. I'm happy about that. So RP is gone. Ladder points are now going to be a thing. No splits. And also we're heavily leaning towards placement, and I'm very pumped about that as well. He also kind of threw in some hints about pay attention to the redeploy balloons in the next trailer. Apparently there's going to be maybe mobile redeploy balloons. I don't know what's going on, but he basically kind of hinted like, you know, heat shields are cool and all, but what about never? So it seems like that little survival slot, there's going to be a new item or something. But if they did mobile redeploy balloons, what would be the point of the Valk ultimate? I don't really know. So a lot of theorizing there, but interested to see what you guys have to say. And I knew you guys would be excited to see that. Now, just a couple of days ago, we had a little bit of unfortunate situation with Stay Naughty because after Hal had basically said he was stepping away from the game for a little bit because obviously the game has just been so bad, he goes on this big rant about pros needing to wake up, right? Like the quality of scrims in tournaments are horrible because the pros don't even care anymore. You know, they rarely even speak out anymore about making changes to make scrims or realm better. Like it's more so of just complaining and quitting rather than trying to build the game to be better. And I understand a lot of his points here. And so this is where he went on a pretty massive thread regarding all of this. Now, thankfully, he did, you know, mention about the, you know, the BS with the bugs and all of that stuff in the game as well. And we do have a little bit of an update on that I wanted to make mention. So Hal apparently seems to be somewhat back. It's kind of funny because the day he tweeted that he was like, you know, taking a step back, I think he was playing scrims with E8 shortly after, and like they were doing pretty good, and he seemed to be playing again. And I was like, what was that? I don't even know what Hal is up to. I'm glad he tweeted it because it seems like it may have got some attention, and they started putting stuff a little bit faster, and the tweets came out a little bit quicker. They deployed an audio fix and somewhat like it seems like it actually kind of helped. I don't know. Josh Medina, the senior producer, did tweet. Hopefully you guys have noticed a difference because this has been quite the ride to tackle. Respawn had tweeted that there has been a deployed fix for major audio issues and VFX drops since the launch of season 16. While we share your frustration, we won't resolve all the audio issues and visual concerns raised by the community. We are dedicated, or this won't, but we are dedicated to improving the awareness on the battlefield. And Hal actually tweeted saying, I played it yesterday and it seemed to be back to normal. Good job. So a little bit of a good indication that Hal's back, and honestly, it kind of seems like he never left because, like I said, as soon as he made the tweet, he was back to tweeting once again or playing once again. So interesting stuff to see. Also wanted to mention in the Apex esports industry, we got a lot more female rosters being signed, and I'm happy about this. Luminosity has picked up Giggle Autumn, Dopey Games, and Baby Ducks. I'm not sure exactly who the other three are, or even if it's totally Apex related, it might be another. I'm not sure exactly, but I know Giggle, obviously. We all know Giggle. Amazing caustic player. She has been doing very well, honestly, as well, pushing herself. Her entire squad has been doing a great job at pushing themselves, playing the challenger circuits as well. You love to see more people taking it seriously, and I'm happy to see rosters like this. And I really am. Oh wait, so it seems like LG Red is going to be Giggle Autumn, and I'm guessing there's going to be an LG Blue. Holy crap, that was freaking loud. Seems like there's going to be an LG Blue as well, and that's going to be a different roster. So cool stuff to see, and I'm glad that Luminosity is getting involved. You love to see it, and hopefully Giggle's team. I know a little bit more about Giggle, so I can root for her. Obviously, I don't know really too much of the other people, but you love to see, and hopefully they will have some success. But it wasn't just her. We have a reunite situation with Hal's girlfriend AC, or yeah, it's AC, I'm assuming. Baby Nikki for I love this actually. It's kind of funny. So Hal's arch nemesis is Sweet Dreams, but their girlfriends play with each other on the same team. Pretty interesting stuff. And then obviously Girl is an insane player. She's probably honestly the best out of all three of these. Girl is just insanely good at the game. They have all been signed to Her Galaxy, and they will be competing together. No, I'm sorry, they're going to be playing the Her Galaxy tournament together. Seems like after they had that one little tournament they played, and they said basically we quit, like, you know, they were done after one bad game. It was not going good. Seems like they're back together, and hopefully they'll have some good success. I actually think it'd be cool to see them win tournaments like that because it's going to bring a little bit more viewership considering they are the bigger streamers. And I think a little bit more awareness to that whole situation as well, and a lot more people playing in it and taking it serious, which is what we want overall anyways, for the whole state of Apex esports to continuously grow and grow. Also wanted to mention, as we wrap the video up, Light, you guys may know, over in the Challenger Circuit team, been going through a little bit of, you know, some potential input changes. Second time ever playing mouse and keyboard in scrims and rolling Team Singularity. You'll love to see. I'm actually interested to see more people make the switch. We've seen a lot of console player or controller players switch over to mouse and keyboard. We're seeing a lot of mouse and keyboard players switch over to controller, and I'm interested to see like how the changes actually go through and which one seems to be a little bit better. But regardless, you guys can see a very nice job at him. I actually wonder if he has any other experience other than just, you know, controller, because if this is the first time playing mouse and keyboard overall, very good stuff. I mean, very, you know, impressive, to be honest with you. But I would assume there's got to be, the way he's playing, there's got to be some other games experience to some degree. Counter-Strike, something. I don't know. It looks like it's definitely not his first time playing mouse and keyboard overall. But nonetheless, it is still very impressive. Also wanted to mention, just played a video as we wrap it up. The most normal end game you'll ever see coming from Nocturnal. Just kind of shows you how like weird things are right now. And like, it's weird watching this because, you know, there's EMP drones and there's scans here, scans there, walls here. You can't see anything. I hate the way, like, the state of the, I hate the meta. Honestly, the meta is so ugly right now to watch. It's really annoying. I really hope that there's going to be a new legend meta soon. But you can even see Exodus saying LMAO. Everybody's like, you know, bro was hitting that. And Nocturnal is just insane. I think, honestly, I've underrated XSET for quite some time just because, you know, coming from after leaving Liquid, I wasn't really paying attention much to Nocturnal, but they have really stepped up. XSET has been one of the like best teams, most consistent teams overall. But just take a look at how like weird these games are being played out now. Especially with like the end zones like this. And we'll wrap the video up there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video if you guys did enjoy and want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends esports related. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one. And until next time, later, Gators.